In today's news, Public Works Director provides updates on road rehabilitation. World AFRO Day with Joyce Samuel Primary School. House of Assembly passes landmark accountability bill. BVI moves program to launch with community walk. BVIHSA expands emergency services with 8 new AEMTS. TRC CEO marks 45 years of service within the public service. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
Orange alert! Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Friday, September 13th, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the absolute latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Friday's wish to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Director of Public Works Department, Mr. Jeremy Hodge in the Virgin Islands recently provided an update on road works being done in the Brandywine Bay area. Hodge spoke about the scope of the work being carried out.
We're out here in Brandywine Bay, as I mentioned previously on the interview you mentioned. The idea is to get some consistent, good roads on the primary roads, and we start in phases. This first phase basically is to take us from town over Jean Hill, and that half of the road. You notice that we paved the hill going down into Fish Bay.
Yes.
Caught that area where we never completed in front of Clarence Thomas is now completed. And then as you go over Sleepy Hill, Sophie Bay Hill, straight over to Brandywine Bay, we're continuing here in Brandywine Bay, where you see these guys are putting down the scratch coat on the road.
Explain that scratch coat.
Scratch coat is the first layer of asphalt that you put on the road before you put the final surface of asphalt, which will be a second layer. Okay. The first layer normally has bigger aggregate in it, a tougher layer of asphalt, and then you put the nice one that you like to drive on that feels good.
It acts like a coating in essence.
Exactly.
Mr. Hodge shared the extent of the works within the coming weeks.
We're heading towards the east.
Yes.
We're going to go straight across there to the college area. We're going to skip between the abattoir and we call it the Wilk Point. Okay. And we're going to jump straight over to Fat Hogs Bay, because between that area, some infrastructural works are supposed to begin for that stretch of road, which will be concrete surface, then finished with asphalt with some drainage and what have you out there. So we'll continue from where they stop over in the Fat Hogs Bay area over to the Yep area, and then we'll be doing that Greenland Road heading up there by Andy's car wash, okay, out to the main road, and some sections going out to Paramtown. Make it decent, heading straight through.
He also addressed the ongoing hurricane season and how that will impact or affect ongoing works.
Once we have sun, Gio, once we have sun, if it's a little rain, the little rain helps to set the asphalt faster, right? So that when you drive on it, it's already set and they won't have any kind of movement or any indurations in the asphalt. So the day before we had torrential rains. So we didn't come out the next day because we wanted the saturation to subside a bit, right? So we're out here today in full sun. It's not going to rain every day. It's going to rain in between, and we'll have to make judgment calls depending on how much rain comes out. But yes, it's a Hurricane Atlantic season, but it's not going to stop us from doing what we need to do.
Additionally, Hodge spoke on additional works to be done in the Bruce Bay area.
Yes, we'll be doing some works in the Bruce Bay area. That's that hill that goes down or leads down to the community center, where it has some dilapidated concrete road surfaces there. We're going to be addressing that come next week. Okay. There are 2 sections. So persons living in that area, we're asking you to be patient with us. We'll be there for the roadway areas will be about 2 weeks, the 2 sections that we're addressing. And then there's a little wall that we have to build to retain a portion of the little bypass road onto that main road as well, which will take another week. So be patient with us over the next 2 to 3 weeks in that area. If you can use alternate routes, we recommend it to just allow us to deal with those areas swiftly.
Our team joined the Joyce Samuel Primary School students earlier today to celebrate World Afro Day. World Afro Day is a global day of celebration and liberation for Afro hair and identity, endorsed by the UN Office of the High Commissioner of Human Rights. It is celebrated annually on September 15th. Here's a sneak peek at the special report filed by the staff and students.
Today, we delve into the insightful stories of Afro hair. Join us as our staff share their journeys, cultural diversity, and challenges of Afro hair. Join us as we celebrate the curls and cause and cultural diversity. Happy Afro Day!
Your first question will be based on personal experience. Can you share your personal journey embracing your natural hair?
Well, it took a while for me to embrace my hair. When I was very small, around your age, my hair was straightened at a very young age because it was too hard to manage all the time. So eventually, this became like everyday life for me. And so I was like, yeah, straightened hair is normal. I'm supposed to straighten my hair. Until later on, as an adult, I was like, okay, this is too much. Even though they said my natural hair was too much, my straightened hair was also too much. So that's when I decided to do the big chop when I was actually an adult, because I went through all of my primary school and my high school years with straightened hair. So when I became an adult and I could make my own decisions, I decided to cut all of my hair off and start from scratch again.
Interesting. How do you think World Afro Day helps in celebrating cultural diversity?
I think it helps by just including and incorporating like the natural elements of our culture, encouraging more people to come out into the spotlight and wear the hair that we're given and wear the hair that we're growing ourselves.
Nice, thank you. Challenges. Have you faced any challenges because of your Afro hair? If yes, how did you overcome them?
Challenges? I would more so say length retention, because especially with having natural hair, as a child, my hair was doing its own little thing. It wasn't really growing as much as I wanted it to. So the main challenge that I faced was more of finding the products that work for my hair and my hair type, my hair texture, and finding things that would work for me to make sure that my hair grows to the length that I want it to be.
Is there anything else that you'd like to say?
I'm never straightening my hair again.
How long have you been having your natural hair?
If I tell you that, you'll know how old I am. But it's been a very, very long time.
Okay. Your next question will be on cultural significance. How do you think World Afro Day helps in celebrating cultural diversity?
I believe that Afro Day helps us all to embrace who we are. Enjoying our natural hair, loving our natural hair in turn helps us to love ourselves.
Hi, my name is Kiana Leslie, and I just want to send a positive note. Embrace your natural hair, love your natural hair, and don't feel embarrassed about it.
Stay tuned for all 284 media platforms for the release of the full program. Up next, viewers, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Just give me my service. Yeah. Just give me my service. Just give me my service.
Make the switch to CCT and get connected today. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Visit any CCT store or call us at 444-4444. CCT, Life Unlimited.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Moving right along, the House of Assembly passed Landmark Accountability Bill. The government of the Virgin Islands has introduced new legislation aimed at enhancing integrity standards for members of the House of Assembly. Premier of the Virgin Islands, Dr. The Honorable Natalia D. Wheatley, presented the Parliamentary Commission for Standards Bill during the last Thursday's House of Assembly sitting. Now, viewers, this bill seeks to establish an accountability framework for House of Assembly members in line with recommendations from the Commission of Inquiry. The new bill follows the Integrity in Public Life Bill 2024, passed in July, which set similar guidelines for public officers. According to Wheatley, this legislation is part of a broader integrity framework designed to govern various branches of public service.
So it ensures that members of the public know which organization to speak if they have a concern. Public officers will continue to be governed by the respective commissions: Teaching Service Commission, Police Service Commission, Judicial and Legal Service Commissions, and Public Service Commission, based on provisions in the Public Service Management Act when enacted and the Service Commissions and regulations. The designated grades will register their interests in a private register under the Public Service Management Act, be governed by the Public Service Management Code, and if there are concerns about maladministration, persons will write to the Complaints Commissioner. For ministers, the Integrity Commission will provide oversight under the provisions of the Integrity in Public Life Act. We will register our interest under the Register of Interest Act. We will be guided by the Ministerial Code of Conduct, the Code in the Integrity in Public Life Act, and the Cabinet Handbook. When there are complaints about our actions, persons will contact the Integrity Commission.
The Parliamentary Commission for Standards Bill guides the creation of a committee to oversee the implementation code of conduct for House of Assembly members. This commission will be responsible for addressing grievances from the public as well as fellow lawmakers regarding potential code violations. Under the new system, House of Assembly members will continue to register their interest as per existing Register of Interest Act, ensuring declaration of any potential conflicts related to their roles. Wheatley noted that the legislation represents the first instance of House of Assembly members being governed by a parliamentary commission for standards.
This brings us to members of the House of Assembly, who for the first time will be governed by a parliamentary commission for standards. We will continue to register our interests with the Registrar of Interests under the provisions of the Registrars of Interest Act, and we will soon approve a code of conduct for members of the House of Assembly. If members of the public have concerns about members of the House of Assembly, they'll be able to lodge their complaints with the soon-to-be-established Parliamentary Commission for Standards.
He acknowledged the contributions of the House of Assembly members, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, and her team in developing the bill.
Madam Speaker, as I close, let me just recognize the outstanding work of yourself and your team as it pertains to putting this Parliamentary Commission for Standards Bill together. I also want to recognize the efforts of all members of the House of Assembly who made contributions to where we are today. Certainly, Madam Speaker, you are establishing yourself a very significant legacy as it pertains to reformation of the House of Assembly, which we know there are many other plans to modernize and revolutionize how the House of Assembly conducts its business, and I want to recognize you. And I also want to recognize the Premier's Office, the Permanent Secretary, and her team, Carolyn South Igwe, Attorney General's Chambers, and all others who have helped us up until this point.
The bill was read for a third time and passed with amendments. The Ministry of Health and Social Development is set to officially launch its BVI Moves program this Saturday, September 14th, in celebration of Caribbean Wellness Day. The initiative, aimed at promoting a healthier lifestyle across the Virgin Islands, will kick off with a community-run walk starting off at the Ralph T. O'Neill Administration Complex at 6 a.m. Participants in the event will follow a route along Admin Drive onto Dual Carriage Way, down to ZBVI in Boggers Bay and back to the complex. The event aligns with this year's Caribbean Wellness Day theme, Power Through Collective Action, which emphasizes the importance of community in promoting health and wellness. Minister for Health and Social Development, the Honorable Vincent O. Wheatley, expressed his enthusiasm for the program, which is designed to improve the overall well-being of the Virgin Islands. In his statement to mark Caribbean Wellness Day, Wheatley highlighted the need for collective involvement to ensure the success of this initiative. Public Health Officer within the Ministry of Health, Renee Leonard, explained the origins of the initiative during a recent GIS report.
BVI Moves came about from a CARPA initiative called Caribbean Moves, an initiative occurring in other Caribbean countries to reduce the burden of non-communicable diseases by promoting physical activity and healthy eating. So as such, the BVI is adopting this approach to reduce the incidence of NCDs such as hypertension, heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers, all major illnesses occurring in our region.
Leonard spoke on the importance of having the initiative here in the territory and the many benefits that will offer residents.
Non-communicable diseases, it's on the rise here in the BVI. BVI Move is crucial because it tackles this health challenge by promoting an active lifestyle here in the BVI. By promoting healthy living and eating healthy, we are not just adding years to our life, we're adding life to years, and that's what we want here in the BVI. This initiative is important because physical activity is not only good for the body, but is also great for your mind, your mental well-being. Being active releases chemicals in the brain that makes you feel good, boosting your self-esteem and helping you concentrate as well as sleep better at night. So that is not a bad thing for many of us because it's free. So that is one of the many importance of why the BVI Move initiative is coming on board here in the BVI.
She also urged the public and private sector to join in and support this initiative.
We just want you to encourage your family and friends to join the BVI Moves. The BVI Moves movement too. Remember, any amount of physical activity is better than none. Finding an activity you like and able to do regularly is more important than pushing yourself to do something that you do not like. So currently, our target audience, we are casting a wide net here. So we are catering to everyone here in the BVI, but we are having a focus on adults ages 19 to 64 who are participating in minimal to no physical activity whatsoever. We are also trying to target the school-age children as well as seniors by integrating age-appropriate physical activity into their daily routines.
The launch marks a significant step to the territory's efforts to promote health and wellness through community participation and partnership. Up next, viewers, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Pop the Balloon or Find the Connection. Let's meet our first contender, ladies. Okay, Joey, so do you have any toxic traits?
I'm very restrictive. I don't give more time. What you get is what you get. I don't like to give unlimited time. That's it.
Okay, can you tell us why you popped your balloon?
That's a little too restricted for me.
Thank you for coming. Okay, ladies, so let's meet our second contender.
Sorry, excuse me. Why did you pop a balloon? I could give you minutes, data, unlimited call, overseas call, fiber. What else you need?
My friend used to date you. You are a scam. She used to be for everything and more. Nothing to offer.
Okay, ladies, let's welcome our last contender. You look nice. Can you tell us your name?
Thank you. My name is Christian Charles Thomas. They call me C Sweetie.
What do you have to offer these ladies?
Well, security, trust, unlimited time, and I'm pretty fast.
Okay, so do you have any deal breakers?
Nah, but here's my number. 444-4444. E2. Vida Ilimitada.
Okay, guys, so no pop balloons.
For a fast, reliable, and secure connection for your personal or business life, call us at 444-4444 or visit any of our CCT stores and we'll get you connected with the perfect match for you.
Hi, my name is Judy, BVIHSA's Operations Assistant, and today I'm here with Ding, one of our mechanics, and we are going to show you how you can check your engine oil level, as it's an essential part in maintaining your engine's health.
First, let's pop the hood. Here's the oil dipstick. We'll pull it out, wipe it clean with a cloth, reinsert it, and pull it out again to get an accurate oil level reading. As you can see, the oil level should be between the minimum and maximum markers on the dipstick. If it's below the minimum, it's time to add some oil. Checking your oil level is simple yet a crucial task. Make sure to do it regularly to keep your engine running smoothly. And remember, if you're not sure about your vehicle's specific oil requirements, always consult your owner's manual or a professional mechanic at BVIHSA. We offer a diverse range of top quality engine oils, so visit us at Dove's Bottom or our location at Patch Point, Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or visit us on our website at www.bvimotors.com.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Moving right along on our newscast. The BVI Health Services Authority and the H. Lavi Stout Community College recently celebrated the graduation of 8 new advanced emergency medical technicians, marking a significant advancement in the territory's healthcare system. The 10-month EMT program, accredited by the Caribbean Association of Fire Chiefs, aims to strengthen emergency response services throughout the British Virgin Islands. Among the graduates, special recognition was given to Sapphire Flax Clark of Virgin Gorda, who was named the most outstanding student of this cohort. Her achievement highlights the dedication and hard work put forth by the students in mastering the essential skills required to provide life-saving care in emergency situations. This is the third cohort to complete the EMT program, which is part of the Ministry of Health and Social Development's broader initiative to expand as well as to improve emergency medical services within the Virgin Islands. To further enhance healthcare professionals' abilities, it was announced that the ministry will soon launch the paramedic program, building on the skills acquired in the current program. The new graduates are set to play a vital role in delivering timely and effective emergency care, helping to ensure the safety and well-being of residents as well as visitors alike. Mr. Guy L. Malone, the Chief Executive Officer at the Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, is this year celebrating his 45th working anniversary with the government of the Virgin Islands. In an exclusive interview with myself, Malone chronicled his journey and early beginnings.
I could remember the 30th of June was graduation day. It should have been a Thursday, but it rained a lot. So normally it's a Thursday, but our graduation was on Friday. And the Monday, which was the 3rd of July, 1979, my class had a beach picnic, and I was supposed to be going to that picnic. But I got a call from the then permanent secretary in the Ministry of Communication and Works, rest her soul, Miss Etlin Smith, saying to me, she called me that morning about 8 o'clock, saying she needs a messenger if I could come. I said to her, I have something to do. Maybe I can come tomorrow. She said, let me speak to your mother. And all I heard my mother said on the phone, he'll be late, but he's coming. And the rest was history.
Mr. Malone began his career working with the government of the Virgin Islands in 1979 and has been working in the telecommunications sector for the past 45 years. He worked in various capacities before his appointment as CEO, a position he has held consecutively for the past 12 years.
I went off and I did electronics in Barbados at the Samuel Jackson Prescott Polytechnic. I did C.T. Gill's electronics, and I was successful in that. Came back, 82, I started working in the Ministry of Communication and Works with Mr. Arthur Swain as his assistant, and everything was done manual. I used to issue all the radio licenses. I was responsible for all, everything, but I had to do it by writing. He was the chief officer, and I was his assistant. And, we went off to Anegada, and I helped with him. We built the first amateur station, one in Anegada, one in Jos Van Dyke, and one in Virgin Gorda.
Additionally, Malone spoke about his raising the ranks over the years.
I worked my way up. I was responsible for the liberalization of telecommunication in 2005. I spearheaded that with a team under Robert McTavish as the chairman of the committee. But I worked with the consultants. I was the one who worked with the Telecommunication 2006 Act. So I'm fast forwarding. In all those time, I was fortunate to go off and do a lot of short courses. I did everything you can think of in electronics. I went to USC. I went to Washington to work with the FCC. I went to Canada to work with Industry Canada, and I went to Switzerland to work with the ITU. Those are the 3 bodies that govern telecommunications in the world. And I had the opportunity to work with them, got my different degrees and training and certificates, and here we are.
Full interview will be available on 284 media platforms within the coming days. And viewers, that is it for today's News Roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com, as well as on our WhatsApp channel for daily updates. And of course, like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. Do have a safe and enjoyable evening as well as a weekend. Happy Friday to all. Goodbye.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny. Good morning. Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun to people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man, protect you.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?